Oh, hello world. On Saturday, April 16th, 2022. Garbage. Complete garbage. 22 garbage. 2020 garbage. 2021 garbage. Yeah. Welcome to the world run by insanity. Clowns. Clowns in action. Yeah, so guys, I was gonna come on here earlier, but I didn't, obviously. Because you know why? Mystic was sleeping. I was sleeping because it's been raining here since last night, in the middle of the night, and in the wee AM hours. And then I sleep with rain on, anyways, with a black screen. No, Daisy. I just got on YouTube, and I've asked you. I've been dealing with her. Now here I come on YouTube, and Crazy Daisy wants to get crazy with me. No, see, it's their chip in her. I swear to God. I've let her out, I've pet her, I've done everything. I've taken care of the cats, I've done everything. And then I get on here and then she's clawing my damn kneecap. Stop. Oh, what's up, Jackie and Ballsack? I good to see you guys. Except, I don't like to be clawed to death while I'm on my live streams. It's like the demons are on me. Yeah. So, I'm not too happy because, it's Easter weekend. Here I am, a mother of 4 little children under the age of 12, which are still children. And this is like the time of year where I gather things for the celebration of hiding eggs throughout my yard all week long, usually all week long during schooling. During lunch and after school, we hide eggs and I put candy in them and we play Easter egg hunt all through my front and backyard. Nope, this monster has controlled everything. My children, I haven't even been able to talk to them very much. See them supposedly maybe after hockey in so many hours. Such fucking bullshit. And tomorrow, I asked them to get a picture with the Easter Bunny. I have every year a picture with the Easter Bunny. I know it's the Easter Bunny and all, but it's a picture that I have of my children with the Easter Bunny at Bass Pro every year and with Santa and the progression and all of them together. I understand what's behind Satan Claus and the fucking Eastern Star, fucking Easter. Okay, I get it. I've showed it on all my channels, you know, all that garbage. And on top of it, my children are getting brain fucking washed in Christian school. They're gonna be going to Christian school, teach them this garbage, complete garbage from what I connect the dots to in my channels and that what is actually history. The indoctrination. Things are getting deep for me, guys. Trying to take it all. Trying to take it. It's a lot of pain. What has inspired me today is Mike Decker. Yeah, Daisy's good now because see what they do is they hit her with the frequency when I turn on my fucking phone because I'm tagged and bagged pretty much. And the damn fucking phone fucking put some fucking something on her. It just does something. Like last night. I think I go to bed after I do my stream. Hell no, I don't go to fucking bed. I don't go to bed till like I don't know, 4 or 5. I don't know. I don't even know. But the fact of the matter is that I can't sleep. And then Daisy, she gets all crazy at the same time of night. Then I have orbs on my camera last night for a little while, and then they just go away. They were very active early in the night, like 9, 10 o'clock. These orbs were flowing. They were going, doing their thing, then they quiet up the rest of the night. But I swear, it's this house. It's that street lamp out there. They mess with my dog. And I've got videos to prove it. I keep coming across more and more. In fact, last night I was watching Dot Connector live. I forget that guy's name every time. Him and his wife, she's Asian, which doesn't matter, and he's white, blonde hair. I'm just describing him to you guys so you guys can help me figure out the guy's name because it always blows off my mind when I know it, but I can't think of it. Anyways, his name Doc Connector channel, whatever. I think he's changed his channel name. I don't know because that's why I'm confused about it too. But he did live stream. And so in that live stream, somebody was talking about how what I was telling you guys about how family members that are people that are born on family members' death dates in your own family. Like I was telling you, I was literally born on the death date of my great grandfather, would be my great uncle, who was in the Civil War on the Union side, Mason, that went to the gold rush. That's who I was born on. His death date was my birthday. It's happened to me and my half brother. Was born on my grandfather, who's dead, that I never got to meet. My dad's father. My brother was born on his death day. That's the second one. Now this goes along in my in the ancestry. It's only they say it only is 3 to 4th generation, no further than that. That yeah, you will see the connections, and if they're there, then they're there, like a reincarnation thing. And somebody said that in chat in that live stream last night, and Bex happened to be there, which was really amazing because he said that he never been to that channel before, and he happened to be there. Now it's a lurker. So just thought I'd put that out there, guys. Hey Venus, how are you? Hey Bang Bang. You don't remember his name? You know who I'm talking about? Oh, is Bex a female? I didn't know. I thought I seen that. Maybe. Yeah, I had no idea. Okay, well, if Beck's a female and I get it wrong, well, that's even better. I do. My channel, my statistics is equal men to women, which is a good thing because I don't want men just watching my channel freak shows. I get a lot of freak shows, so I attract the mind, which is good because I don't want to attract just freak shows. Which is there's a lot of men lonely on the internet, so as well as women. I'm just saying. But then you got some freak shows that play freak shows behind the scenes. So yeah. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm doing okay, Bang Bang. Hey Captain, I haven't seen you in a while. Guys, I'm hanging in there. It's just gonna be one of those weekends because it's Easter. And I haven't seen my kids in a long time, and they're being ripped away from me, even though I said this that let my children go for spring break. And my fucking soon to be ex husband had already got a house right down the street from his new fucking flame. And we wanted to put him in school because we had talked about because of this change that he's done everything behind my back and did everything differently than what was told to me. Yeah, guys, I'm in the calm before the storm. I'm trying not to fucking flip the switch. I'm trying to remain calm. Which is not hard to do. It's just that I'm not sure when my switch will flip that I've just had enough. Because now he's messing with all kinds of stuff. Now he's just because he's not getting his way. Because yeah, he wants his pie and cake, whatever, and eat it too. He wants it all. He wants it all. And I'm like, you fucking cocksucker. I said half. Not only was my children supposed to be staying in my custody, all 4 of them, and me homeschool them, nothing changed. Oh, no, no, no. Now it's fucking totally opposite. Christian school, private school. He wants all 4 of them. Him and his flame, no accountability for anything that he's done in the last 4 fucking years of walking out, not paying the bills, fucking leaving us stranded, fucking all kinds of shit. His drunk ass, his fucking neglect of his children, and then this monster. Oh yeah, so and then I get treated like this all week. I don't even get to see my children. I don't even get to talk to my two youngest. They're manipulating their minds all week long with grandma, fucking witch grandma, who I fucking hate because she's a witch. She's a hypocritical, fucking two-faced who calls herself a Christian that's totally far from it. And I've explained to you guys the story. And this lady teach 20 years in this county that I lived in. She never helped her grandkids once in the whole homeschooling time of her 12 years of me homeschooling my children. My oldest, at least. All of them. But, my oldest is 12, 10, 7, and 5. It's like this shit's being done purposely to me now. The fucking hot pokers. And it's like, now I'm being attacked. Not only was I gaslit for years and dying in bed here and being attacked by a fucking light lord, and my husband fucking going to the light lord's house and stirring up shit. Fucking light lord, would you go please to fucking microwave his ass? Fucking put his ass on the fucking angel fucking frequency on your quantum D-wave computer. Turn up those dials like I see. Let's fucking tap his ass in. He needs it. He needs fucking microwave. He needs microwaved bad. And I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. And I told you guys that a long time ago. But at this point, no. No. Microwave his ass. Light Lord, please. Take care of business. You're well aware of his phone. Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed. You know what? Bang, bang. No, he's not. He's not even letting me. I haven't even been able to FaceTime. I don't do face puke, but whatever you do on my text message, phone, video call, whatever, I only done that with my children so they could see their dad when he was fucking acting all crazy, you know, or everything. I let him see his kids all the whole time, anytime. This monster showered at my house all the time. I let him cook dinner and eat dinner here because I was on life support because this fucking monster has had control. He's supported the family for everything for 12 years. And now, yeah. And I don't know. It's just emotional. It's Easter. Here I don't get to do anything. I haven't even seen and talked to my youngest two. And Sunday when I got to see my children for 10 minutes, my son wouldn't even let go of me. I had to let him go because they were supposed to be rushing off to go see Sonic the movie, which they didn't end up going seeing. And I didn't get to see my children for 10 minutes while they dropped off a few groceries to me, cat food, dog food, and then that was it. My son wouldn't even let go of me, and I had to let him go and buckle him up in his seat because they were supposed to be going off to see a movie. And he was tearing up in his eyes, and he didn't want to let go of me. Obviously, I don't want to let go of any of them. I'm trying to deal with this house, trying to fucking figure out with their fucking dad what the fuck. And he just is such a manipulator, mind fucker. He's not transparent. He won't communicate. And anything that I talk to him, and I think that, so yeah, we're on the same page, is totally different. He's backstabbing me fucking constantly. I'm so over it. So over it. So over it, guys. So over it, man. crawling in my skin. These words, they will not heal. Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to deal with this mess. Monica, I realize that these fucking legal aid fucking lawyers that take forever. I'm gonna sit in my office and so many hours that I can muster this up. I'm gonna wait and see if they come and actually see me. We're supposed to go to dinner, but see, I can't communicate with anybody because nobody will answer my text messages and phone calls. He's just not gonna even answer it. So text messaging so I can document, you know, and everything. And the thing is that documenting don't mean anything because it comes down to mediation and the bottom line of what you guys are fighting for, what we're fighting for. So I have to bring out all the garbage again of everything, rehash everything that he's done and pull it all out and dates and yeah. So exhausting. I've already done it all last year, and then the case was closed because the new year, and my house was in bankruptcy, so I could do nothing about it. You see, guys, I'm just so fucking exhausted over it all. And staying in this house, him making me pack it up, me see it, him having a fucking car, him taking my kids to hockey, them going everywhere, doing everything. They went on vacation, they get to go eat, have a life. And here I have been locked in this fucking house. I don't even know because it's been like weeks on end. A month and a half now. They took my car again. And this cocksucker, I've got the library after me. And I don't want any. I have to owe the library money because in my car they repoed my car, and I rented DVDs for my kids. I picked out a DVD. They get stuck in that car. This cocksucker needs to go get it because they're going to charge me all this money, which they are, for that DVD that I am responsible for. It's just all these fucking guys. I'm just over it all. Ah. Yeah, him taking the kids after my car's repoed because I don't want my kids sulking here while I pack and everything's getting thrown away and boxed up, and it was spring break. And then he's now flipping and turning it around, and now he just lets me sit here and fucking nothing. Zero. I can barely get anything out of him as it is. It's like, yeah, the only reason he brought me stuff the other day is because as he brought in the stuff and he wasn't even saying much and he was late because he went to the fucking courts to try to get me to sign a final agreement saying that I agreed to sell my house. Fuck you, you fucking cocksucker. Like I said, I would love for him to fucking bite the fucking cement and let me just fucking knock in his fucking neck and get it over with my fucking foot. Because some people need it. They're just so fucking evil. And you know what? That's how you fucking clean house. And they're evil. It's obviously they're soulless and fucking evil. And things need to be taken care of like that. That's what I feel like. If you want to know how I feel. Yeah. Yep. 4 years of me letting him come in here and eat dinner here off and on and shower and wash his clothes. I stopped washing his clothes this last year. I said, I ain't washing your fucking clothes because he'd bring them here and I'd wash his fucking clothes after I have no washer machine. Broke 3 times this year. And for 3 months, I had no washer machine. And my 75-year-old dad, I'd give him bags of clothes and he'd bring them back to me. And he was just like, this is fucking ridiculous. He said, I will pay for the belt for your washer machine. And I said, okay. And the guy wouldn't even look at the fucking washer machine. And I'm like, my dad said he paid for the belt. You'd rather, because he don't give a flying fuck because it wasn't him doing anything. And just, you guys get it? It's not him dealing with anything to do with this house. This whole 4 fucking years. In fact, the whole marriage, because he never did anything here. He let this place do nothing. I've never seen so many and now that's why I have to be careful because this guy, he wants to push me over the edge. That's what would get him that would just really get his fucking goat. You know? Get his goat. Get it? I got fucking served on 3/22. And the whole fucking year I was waiting to serve his ass because the house was in fucking bankruptcy. And there's nothing I could do. And I was waiting for him. He got a job back, his old job back, and he was making money again. And I thought I had gave him an ultimatum to get it together after he tried to hang himself in August. You know, guys. Ugh. And I haven't even taken a one drop of alcohol, which usually I'd run to in fucking misery like this, but I have no desire because of the hangovers. What I get out of it is zero. I don't want to be drinking misery. I want to be drinking a fucking drink on the beach, not fucking in misery. So yeah, I'm going through a lot because I have to battle that. It's not really a battle for me. It's just, it's just pain and, something that maybe I ran to before, but I don't anymore. So it's just something. So I go on YouTube and spill out everything. The hangover sucks, yeah. Yeah, yeah. See, I hear you, Monica. Wine, one glass of wine, two glasses is way enough for me. One glass is a lot. I'm not that I don't have a lot to my body. So yeah, it hits me fast. So yeah. And even beers, like I wouldn't mind having a couple beers, but then I kind of get a lot more, and then I becomes 5 or 6 to where I have very bad hangover. So it's not worth it. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with CBD, cannabis. You're never going to get a hangover. In fact, there's so many positives. So I just stick with what is good for me. You see how that works at my age? Yeah, the drinking will not be good when you're done. Hell no. In fact, it is not good at all. So yeah, definitely not. So yeah, I'm just staying away. Yeah. Yeah. I think we all are, Venus. Yeah, I think I said midnight toking, but when you're up all day, it becomes, yeah, you know. Hey, we know how to manage ourselves. That's all I gotta say. Well, a lot of us, you know. So I'm managing myself very well. I'm proud of myself. Yeah, I've been managing myself with this garbage for years. Trust me. I'd love to just. I was trying to do the right thing because they're, you know, my children love their mom and dad, but now dad is fucking putting a wedge between mom and dad. Between that now that I never would have seen this coming. But I never seen any of this coming, so it doesn't surprise me. The demons are fully out. The demons, the plasma possessed fuckers. These people are plasma possessed. He's plasma possessed. Plasma possessed, walking in a fucking church with other demons and being around these demons, and then they're just, I hope my children can see clearly. Not with my youngest, because he's just so young. And not with my youngest. That's just so scary. These demons. Yeah, he's not supposed to. I don't know. Yeah, a hangover is a depressant. Yeah, totally. You know, oh yeah, I'm not gonna drink, guys. Yeah, I agree. Oh, you guys see my drunken days on YouTube. Oh, my tipsy days, whatever. Yeah, definitely not going back to that. Definitely not. No, I just go to sleep and sit here and sulk, get on YouTube, do whatever I gotta do, pack. But yeah, I'm ready to move on, and he's just prolonging this shit. And now he's using my kids against me. And not against me, he's just using them as a tool to hurt me. And then a lot of parents do that, and I never did that. Not this whole time. In fact, I let him talk to him when he came out of the nut house. Which I was like, I don't know. I didn't even want him to see him without supervised supervision because I don't know what nutty shit he was pulling. Yeah, then I called the police. But so did he. Because I was like, no, supervised or nothing because you just got out of the nut house. And I don't know how nutty you are and you're acting all crazy on me. Yeah, but he's still seeing his kids. And he said, I let him see him right after that. So, him pulling this shit. Oh, I live 45 minutes. I really don't care. It's not my problem. He's left me stranded with no car. This is why my children were with him because he's left us stranded with no car for years now in this fucking off and on game. So I was watching other things. I know I'm ranting, but I was watching something on that beam that came down, that blue beam, which I call rip in the matrix. It's that plasma, purple, red plasma. Monica, I know you know what I'm talking about. There was a lot of channels that showed it, and it happened recently in Texas, but then it happened in Greece or somewhere at the same day on the same time, and then it happened a year and a half ago in September of 2020 in Mexico. So there's something up with that plasma, that beam entering our atmosphere. You guys know what I'm talking about? As long as we have flesh, we will fight certain things and demons too. Yeah. Cat, don't claw me. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm just taking every day one day at a time. It is very emotional for me because I'm an empath and watching stuff, but I think a lot of people are busy in the last several days. So that's a good thing because the interwebs is not so hot right now. So that's a good thing. On information. There is a lot of information. They unloaded a lot on us this week. But and as everybody's saying that waters above, that's the name of the movie. I don't believe in the first part at all. And those people I've showed you, they're demons. There's demons in that movie. So people that are promoting that movie, you better get it straight and let people know those demons in the movie like I did. And I'll let you guys know again who those demons are in that movie. Alex Jones, not to be trusted whatsoever. I don't care. I used to be big into InfoWars the beginning days. I've seen the change. No, he's another false prophet guiding this way. The Q, the T-Man, the snakes, two-headed snakes. Okay. But the end of that video, definitely, I believe. And I told you guys how I've watched it in this matrix, and I believe that they were doing a lot. They gathered their tribe of milkers. What they call them is milkers because it was one of my dream jobs is to milk snakes for cancer. Venomous snakes, milk them for the cures for cancer. And this was really big when I was really big into the reptile thing with my husband when he went into breathing. We went to breeding red tail boas, hypo red tail boas, and we had all these snakes, and all these snake shows were on TV. And here's the thing: this is what was fascinating, is all these snake shows. If you remember, not on Animal Planet, it was on all these different channels. I don't know. It's on all these channels, history, all of them. And you remember the animal trappers, all these people were on TV, and they gathered all these people because they found all their milkers. And all these people worldwide are hunting, like literally, I have snake hooks, and you hunt for snakes to milk in the wild, and you just fucking grab their asses and you put them on a cup, fucking milk. There's a certain way you have to milk them, collect the venom, cash in. See, that program was something totally different. They were running a different program, guys, on behind the scenes. That's what I believe. Absolutely. And this program is that when they did all that, and that was on TV, and they were finding all their milkers and all these people worldwide. Look at what they were doing, what they were really collecting, because this has been planned for a long time. Just want to tell you guys that part of the movie, I believe 100%, because of how venom works. And I told you guys that there is no snake venom available for people getting bit by snakes lately. And I know that for a fact. Here, even in Georgia, copperheads. Where's the venom? That's why I was like, because I'm teaching my kids about snakes, and I don't let them go in the woods behind our house in the warm climate when it's warm, because I know how snakes act. I've been around them. So, the thing is that I was teaching them about this, and then telling them, like, there's not a lot of venom around, anti-venom around. So it's especially, you guys got to be especially careful, and especially in different states, like Tennessee and things, a little bit north of here, because there's rattlers. So the thing is, and there's rattlers in North Georgia too. It's just we haven't seen them, but there are. And so this anti-venom, there's hardly any here. Why? Well, we know why. I know why now. Yeah, because I've been watching this, and in the reptile industry, I used to post all kinds of stuff because I had my own page of things that we were doing in my adventures and my pictures in my life of me, and what I showed you guys the other night: reptiles, snakes, and lizards, and turtles, and fish. And fish are not reptiles, so. But however, I just know that how this movement, and now the movement, what they did behind the scenes with all the venom. It's way worse than that. See, that movie doesn't tell you the facts. Okay? It's ruffling feathers. That's what it's meant to do. It's meant to put fear into people, obviously. And what it's meant to do is do exactly what I just told you, but it's not telling you the full scope of things. Like I've tried to tell you guys what happened to me in the dentist, and their chains, their block of chains. There's no going back, guys. Do you guys understand that these people have frequencies? That means that they're marked. When you hold a frequency, I mean, we all are a frequency, but these people are holding a new frequency in their bodies. And it's a mark that can be read. It's part of the beast system controlled by frequencies. Very simple. You are no longer free. There is no freedom. Like purebloods, good luck. Daisy, stop. They don't like that I'm talking about this because they sent crazy over here. They were like, ping Daisy with her little microchip. Get her over there. She's talking about that shit again. Come on. Claw her up. Come on. Throw her off track there. That's how that works, guys. I'm going to go. And then I got my beautiful cat in my lap that just is there for support. So I'll be right back and then dab time. Putting more energy into the, yeah, is what is going, what it's doing. Don't give it energy. Oh no, I'm gonna definitely expose their dying virus. Now, guys, I understand that it's about a yin and yang. It's all about balance. So I'm not, just wait. Oh, I get what you meant with that comment. Sorry, Jackie. Now I get what you mean about that movie and all. Yeah, they are putting their time into that. Yeah, they're trying to get people ruffled up and start with these indoor mandates in these large cities that are controlled by the fucking opposition, like Philadelphia, and they're fucking garbage. And these fucking beasts. They're not even beasts. These are demons. Just straight up demons. Rattlesnakes. Yeah. Well, yes, with the movie. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, I didn't get it. Sometimes I do that, guys. I misinterpret the chat, and a lot of channels do, and I see that because we're live talking and you're trying to communicate with everybody in the chat, but everything's not live as you're talking, and it gets misrepresented sometimes, or congratulated, whatever that word is. So I'm sorry, because after I watch my stream sometimes and then I read chat, I'm like, oh man, I interpreted that wrong and it went some other way. And I see other people do the same thing. So it's just part of it. We're live. Oh, you're in Southeast Tennessee. You're so by me. I knew you were by me, Bass. I knew you were over by me. I just didn't know quite where. Yeah. See, there's rattlers by you. Yeah, you know it. And that's where I wanted to be. To be honest with you, I just don't want to be a resident of Tennessee because of the garbage that they just pulled. Because of the garbage they pulled in the universities there with the mandates. See, Tennessee's not to be trusted, even though yes and no, I don't know. They're getting the garbage. So all this garbage, and in Georgia, yes and no too. Like, yeah, like, hey man, I like that my governor just saved me some money possibly, but no, not really. But I don't know if this is a ploy to take everybody's bang bangs or what. But concealed carry, no more permit. But if I want to travel state to state with my conceal, I need to still get a permit. So I'll have to think about all that. But the East Tennessee, like I said, East Tennessee and East, West, I always say East, West, North Carolina. West North Carolina and the very east of Tennessee is where I would like to be. And that is Sasquatch area too, right? Kind of. Well, actually, the Chattahoochee National Forest Reserves, whatever, is. And that's not far from me at all. But then I can't work where I want to work, guys, because the work that I decided that is easiest for me to do, and I can make money and start anytime I want, is doing DoorDash, Amazon deliveries, whatever, Grubhubs. I also get all the apps and figure out what works best. Which means that I need to be near a city, and I don't want to live in Knoxville. Nah, I don't want to do Knoxville. And I don't really want to do Atlanta, but I'm close enough to Atlanta here that I can just stay around here. That's what it'd be around my kids. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys. It's just like I said, this is a chat all about nothing. Yeah, so you're exactly where I want to be, Bass. That's where I want to buy land. And see, then there over there with the job, unless I was a YouTuber working from home, YouTubing, making money, which is not going to be. And I should have started that a long time ago. I should have just, and I thought about it, but I was too focused on my journey. I could have made videos and just did something on the side of educational and just no, just PowerPoint presentations and visuals and no sound, nothing to do with me. Nobody would even know it was me except YouTube because of my IP and everything. However, I could have did that, but I didn't because I'm too wrapped up into the mystic and the journey of it all. Yeah, but that's the sweet spot. So you are sitting right where you need to be. If anybody could be in anywhere, and that's the safest spot in all this. When everything goes down, and the oceans rise, and New Madrid and the Cascadia go off, that's a safe zone in all the maps. Edward Casey, all the maps. I even showed it recently. All the sea levels rising. For some reason, this is right there in the Smoky Mountains, and that part of the Appalachian is the part that's last above ground. So it can't be that bad. And there's not a lot of tornadoes and hurricanes, winters, and all that garbage. It's just like a good spot. I'm in a good spot, and here where I'm at too, it's the same. It runs down this way. It's like there's like a chain of that mountain chain right there. That's why, and that's why this county in my house is selling for what I try to tell everybody. I studied geologically the earth too in this area and things. I've studied a lot in the last 4 years on all this. So this is why this area is going to be, I can't go wrong even if I bought a house in this area and flipped it in a couple years because of everything. That's what I'm saying. So I was talking to a lot of these investors and realtors and stuff that came through here. So yeah. And one guy, I believe, he knew exactly what I was talking about. And he was like talking to me about it because I told him I'm a straight up researcher and I'm going to tell you what's going to happen to this area. And he was very much on board. So I'm not the only one that knows the secret, guys. That's where you guys want to go. You guys want to move, Jackie? You guys want to move too? God, wouldn't it be nice if we could see? I've got to make these moves. I got to make my move. This is my move. And yeah, the thing is if I moved over there, I don't know how I could work in a situation like that. I don't know what I'd do for work if I lived out in the country in the woods where I want to be. I know that's where we need to be, Jackie. That's where our commune. I don't even call it a commune because it's not. That's not what it would be. Compound, not even a compound. Our land, and I have an idea how to get our land. And if you could help me, Jackie, I showed it on my. I didn't. You probably weren't there, and because it was a 7-hour video, and I get it. Hey, listen, guys. There's a video on Monograph's channel that he did the other day, and I try to show you guys, and it has to do with he was explaining how NFTs work and how it works, and I've been looking into this in this last year, trying to figure it out and all how this all works, and I think I get it from Monty's video the other day, which brilliantly turned on the light bulb for me, and how I can make this stuff, how we can make our land. See, we need some land. We need at least 10, 20 acres for our little good vibe tribe community of people that I know that would love to be on our plot of land with our own sources of everything: gardening, co-op gardening, electricity. We even have our own internet. We have everything. We have everything we need. Then you can go out and get your jobs and do whatever you want. But as far as living expenses and necessities, it's all provided in our land and everything that we put in and we get out of it. Anything else that you want, you can go do whatever you want, capitalist, whatever. That's how it is in my world and what I want, because I don't want to deal with any of this fucking obey shit, because they're going to continue it. I'm just telling you. And the digital dollar is coming, and you guys got to know that that's just happening. Facts are facts. I'm just here to tell you the new world order is already taken over. All right. So that's just, you got to get that, just get it over with in your head. And that's the way it's going to be. So you have to start learning this digital system. So this digital system is that they want everything, digitally recorded and stuff. And so for me, I have removed some things that were in my possession that are worth a lot of value. These things are no longer in my possession, but these things can go on the NFT in the old blockchains and all this garbage. And yeah, it's all of a sudden a winner for us. It's all of a sudden this can happen, and I can make this dream of this land and our tiny houses for everybody. Because you know what inspired me is this beautiful old couple that did this already in Oklahoma for the homeless. These, yes, they did. They did it for veterans, people on disability. It was people on disability and homeless. And they took about 10, I think they only took 10 acres in the middle of Oklahoma City. And I had saved it on my playlist because it's such a beautiful story. And they started doing this in California. They're starting to do this everywhere because this is part of Charles Schwab's "You will be happy owning nothing" type of thing. And what they do is they charge these people $30 for rent a month on their sliding scale of their disability and everything. Most of $30 a month, and that's with electricity, water, everything. And they're tiny homes, and they build these little tiny homes that are brand new with everything they need. And you know what? It's changed their lives. And as long as they don't bring drugs and they're drug tested, they get to live in this community. And it's not like the community that I want, like with power, your own water mill to power everything, because our land has to have a stream of water, so it could do that. Then, obviously, let the right land to grow. We need lots of sun, and then you're gonna need, trees for wood. I mean, I just think that, here's my dream. I watched this show a long time ago called Turtle Island. I don't know what the show was called, but his name was Eustace, and he lives in Turtle Island in North Carolina. I think it said North Carolina. And Eustace, I was almost going to name one of my sons after him because he was so inspirational to me. But these cocksuckers, because he got on TV and he started trying to make money to pay for the taxes for his land, these cocksuckers start coming after him. They start coming after him. So I don't know whatever happened to Eustace, but he is a hero of mine. Really, truly, Eustace, Turtle Island, hero of mine. And I would love to go visit Turtle Island because that's my dream, kind of like that, but on a smaller scale and a more co-op. It's not co-op, but everybody, you get what you put out. So instead of paying electric bill, you just put your time, so many hours, you check it off. We check it off on the computer. You put your time into that the month. That way you get free electricity. You did your time into helping the farming, whatever needs to be done. Everybody has to put in their time, or you don't get if you don't put in. It's that simple. Very capitalistic structure at the same time. If you don't put in anything, you don't get anything out. Yeah, our gathering. Yeah, it's a thing that we're working on. I know, Jackie. It's not something that can happen right away. And that's what I get. I got to probably stay here and where I'm at because of my children. But this is something that can happen, and it can happen the next year or two. It can happen really fast. It can happen sooner than that. I just have to take these objects that I inherited and enter them into the NFT digital system, auction it off, fucking start collecting to buy the land in our tiny homes. That's what I'm going. That's where I'm going at with this. That evil box that I had in my possession. That evil box, where this evil box is, and it's sitting. I all of a sudden I'm generating this evilness, and I'm turning it around because that stuff I could never burn it because it's history. and there's a lot of importance to it. That's why I've had just the hardest time with it in these 4 years. But I'm turning it into something beautiful. I'm gonna make it permanent in history so people can learn and see these, because these things do need to be saved in history. They should have been in a museum, all of it. All of it is museum quality pieces. Every single piece in that box. It's one of a kind. As far as the pictures, there's only so many of those pictures left in history. So I can't tell you how many pictures, if there's one or more of those pictures. Okay, but those are very rare and have a very rare collection. And I have a one of a kind handwritten letter from Charles Manson himself on his own hand in his own stationery, TWA stationery. So it's no longer in my possession. However, those valuable items that need to be documented in history are going to be documented, and they're going to be documented, and I'm going to cash out for our tribe. For our tribe. Our tribe's going to cash out. We're going to buy our land. We're going to put our houses on it. And here's the thing, in my world, everybody owns it. There's no tribe leader. I'm not going to be the tribe leader. Everybody's going to be this tribe. Like I said, I'm Cherokee. I have lots of Cherokee in me, actually a lot. My grandmother, my great grandmother's Cherokee, and yeah, and that was, yeah, she's full blooded. So German. And the thing is that I just don't, I don't think anybody should be a tribe leader. So everybody has their piece. It's equal. I've trying to explain to my husband, this is equality. I've raised my children with equality of everything. When I do things for them, I do it across the board equally. I try to even out and balance. I'm a very much of a balancer, and I'm not a Libra. So this has something deep rooted from what I was taught from my ancestry roots of Scottish, being Scottish, and what I was taught growing up in my, and be the, and we keep in our family, and for our castle and our family. So since that was never really passed down in my personal family, even though they were hammering that and never did truly did what they said they were hammering in our heads, I'm going to do it on a different level. And my dead brother was trying to do it. And I'm not saying that he didn't do it. But what I'm saying is I'm doing it on my own level. Cause yeah, I have, like I said, I've gotten lots of downloads in this last week, guys, that are outrageous. What's up, Eric Eboo? So yeah, that's that, guys. I know it's a really intense little stream here for me, but I'm learning a lot about myself too. So that's where I'm going with the old crypto. And I believe that with this crypto, I have something. I have something now that I can actually do something with in the future. If I can get my team to help me, man, I can't do it on my own. I can do things on my own. It's either I have to have a team, and for what I want to do, it's just not something I can master on my own. But I have the things to master it. I have the magic. I have the power. I just need a few of you guys like Jackie and possibly the other one. Who else? Because this is going to take some time, and you got to be able to learn how to dabble and learn about this whole crypto garbage. And so do I. But I think that if we really want what we want, then that's how we can get it. And I will put it on paper all day long. Yeah, matter of fact, I want it like that because I'm a target, guys. They want me dead. But they would like this. They would like to see me do this with all that stuff. With what I inherited, and me turning it around like this is exactly what, this is a beautiful thing that came to me. This is why my brother's estate was transferred into the hands that I told you. I told you guys that my brother's $1 million pluses. Let's just say it was definitely $1-2 million plus estate of stuff like I inherited all day long. So I don't know how much it was worth. I'm just guesstimating. Okay. Transferred into the hands of what I told you of those people. It's because of what I'm doing, what I'm going to go do. It's what they did. They are forever encrypting all these objects into the digital metaverse. So that's what I'm doing. And these objects that were inherited to me, maybe they were supposed to be in that digital metaverse already. But that's why this is why now it's come to me that I need to release it back into the digital metaverse where it needed to be, and I'll cash out on it too. So with help from my tribe, because I can't do this without my tribe, but I can tell you how it needs to be done because I have too much going on in my own personal life and my own journeys of all kinds of stuff that's behind the scenes that you guys, that I just can't unleash, obviously, but I'm trying and connecting, but I need that help and trying to get to these other points. And it might not be you, Jackie. I don't know who it is, but if I just know that I have the tools to get us to that North Carolina spot and with lots of land and all the finances we need. In the future, if I can get everybody to get on board of what I'm talking about and let's make it happen. And simply going and watching Monograph's video 2 nights ago, Monograph channel, would be a good start of learning. You're worried about the June famine. What's up, Blue Hammer? The famine? Listen, if you haven't started conditioning yourself now for the famine, then, yeah, you're going to be hurting. I'm not worried about the famine because I can eat on very little. I'm a minimalist when I need to be. And I'm conditioning myself right now, purging. So when your body's used to just getting what it needs instead of feeding it a bunch of garbage that's just unnecessary, then you're running at a more high efficient level and your pineal glands more open. And actually, I can walk outside and eat from my yard right now. So it's famine, yeah, I get it. And yeah, people should be worried, but it's just you gotta know who you are and what you need. And all I need is a couple $1,000 Costco and I'll be good because I'm giving all my preps to my children. And I'll just get me a bunch more trail mix and nuts, things that is easy to travel with, light, and that you can eat on the go. And I'm good. Anything else is bonus. That's how I feel. I'll have to check that out. Thanks for letting me know, Bass Hunter. Because I love your energy. I know you. I know who you are, and we've met on the interwebs and everything. So yeah, you're part of my tribe, definitely. And plus, I like your roots, and I fight for the roots of humanity worldwide because it's in us all, and I don't like to see suffering anywhere. There's so much suffering going on. You know what? Americans should be ashamed of themselves. So, and to think that famine, you know what famine is? No, none of these Americans. There might be some Americans, yeah, people that are starving. I understand that, but Americans don't know what starvation and famine is. That's a fucking joke and a half. Anywhere on the other side of the world, there's famine and things going on, and third world living, and it's so outrageous. It's so outrageous. So, and those people live. I was just looking through a book when I was packing yesterday on the Zulu tribe. Zulus in Africa. I have a whole book on them. And I was just looking at how these people survive and how they live and how they have everything like we do, except it's just done on a different level. It's more natural. Okay. And they're not, and they have everything they have. Do I see them smiling, happy on their faces? Well, no, but they look content. They look like they have everything. They're not mind controlled. And you know what I was looking in through their culture is I was trying to see if they were trying to tell us something through the generational years of everything, of all their headdresses and their decorations and their expressions, like, the Hopi and things. So yeah, so Americans who don't know what famine and fucking any of that is. So we're so mind controlled, it's not even funny. See, the people over there, they're not mind controlled because they don't have televisions blasting them. But now they've got this device called the smartphone, their tracking device. They're starting to see TikTok and all this garbage. That is the most garbage fucking thing I've ever seen. That I told my kids years ago that it's not allowed. That Chinese fucking spying app is not allowed on any of our stuff. Yeah, yeah, they know. And I had to argue with my husband until I had to prove the point. And he's like, oh, because yeah, he argued with me. Oh, it was not that way. Yeah, bullshit, bullshit. We found that out real fast, didn't we, guys? Dab time. Okay. So yeah, so that's where I'm going with all the everything in my head today. Not sure where I'm moving. Don't know what I'm doing. Haven't looked. I haven't looked for cars. I haven't looked for houses. I haven't packed. I packed 3 boxes yesterday. Woo! That's really going somewhere, huh? So yeah, as you can see, I'm not very motivated or ambitious. Stating that, yeah. Oh well. That, you know what I gotta do? I gotta go fucking look for a fucking box. Couple boxes. I've gotta look for a couple boxes. I packed up a bunch of vape cartridges with all my fucking ammo. So now I gotta go look for that shit. And my clip. I don't know. I fucking packed my clip too. Another extra clip. I like to carry clips on me because you never know when I might have to unload on somebody and have to need my extra clip. Just saying. Listen, I live in a world like that. I have to be very aware because what I talk about and the light lords and shit and the gang stalkers. So it's not a joke. So yeah, and I don't live in fear. I just very prepared. I like to be prepared. I think advance of things. I think in advance of things if things could happen that way. I mean, I've always been this way. Like that's why I took Krav Maga, or I didn't take it. My children did, but I've watched all of it and stuff, and I'm about to get into it again. It's like getting out of situational situations, where you're either carjacked and how you handle yourself and your elbows and how you friggin' go at people. So the same thing is like I think about things in advance if they were to happen. So people entering different, you know, how people could do things. So I've already thought about those things in advance. So if they play out and happen, then you're not scared. So you're not scared if you think out things in your mind, events, and you play them out in your mind and you put yourself there. So in case you ever come across a situation like that, you've already played out in your head and kind of already know how you could play it out. Then when it happens, it's like no big deal because you got that. You've already done that. You've already played it out in your mind and you know what to do, kind of. And then from there, everything kind of falls in place. Because I've done that a lot in my life. That's part of mind trickery fuckery. You can manipulate your mind of things like that too. Of lots of things. So just depending on what you want to do, it's mind over matter. Yeah, I bought a bunch of flour recently, organic too. It was cheap it was on sale at Costco. So I bagged it up and I put it in some containers, but I don't really cook with flour ever. I'm not a baker. I'm not really a cooker because I don't like my kitchen. I hate my kitchen. I hated it. It's small. It's outrageous. I wanted 2 dishwashers with a family of 6. As much cooking and eating as my family did. Oh, and nobody helps. All I asked for is 2 dishwashers so everybody could just at least put their dirty dishes in there so I could keep it going and putting away. I was even paying my children with their own MasterCards for all their chores. For chores that if I could get them to do stuff, I would pay them for it, which they were doing good for a while. But then Dad didn't support it. So that monster that I married doesn't support anything positive I do. And that's why they're doing nothing. He's just going to put them in a school, put them in apps. I said, so they're not taking a bus home because that I will not go for one bit. And he said, no, I'm trying to see an after school program. You know, here it is, 6 weeks left in the school year, and he's going to go through all this garbage. And I've homeschooled. My children's never been in a home school, ever. And I said, Monday, I want my children here after school. I'm missing their first day of school, technical first day of reals, like going into an institution. And I want to see my kids. I want to see and talk to them face to face. I told them, and I want to see how their day was. I want to talk to them, each one of them personally, about their feelings, and I want to see their feelings as they come out of school immediately. And watch. I was told that, and watch, it won't go that way. And that's going to be so heartbreaking for me as a mom, because this has been my journey. He hasn't had 1 ounce to do with any of the schooling, any of his children, not one, except for paying for the programs that I use to put them through school, online programs, and any programs I use for worksheets and shit like that. That's it. And paying for stuff like museums and trips and all that kind of stuff, and all the sports. This guy hasn't done nothing. And now he's just going against everything, going against the grain for this fucking woman that he's been shacking up with, that he's coaching her sons for the last 3 years at least. 3 years, because I've been in bed and sick and fighting for humanity and the light lords and everything. And this is what I get. You see, this is what I get. And I know I'm ranting. It's an hour now, but it's just fucking bullshit, man. NCPH News Network. Okay, I hope you're not an NPC News Network, because I don't like those non-player characters, man. Non-player characters, and move on. We got a lot of little trolls in here or something. What's up? What's his name? Elmer Chud. New sub here. A larger channel is interested in your message. All right, I won't call you a troll then. Hey, that's a good thing. Larger channels should be interested in my message, because I keep calling out the criminals all day long, like Monograph and many of us. And you know what? Smaller channels, we're larger than these fucking large truther channels. And you know what? That's why I was calling out these truther channels, because I get sick of it. Where's their fucking truth? They're fear porning it. They're selling. They're not. They're directing the narrative of the war game, the chess pieces being played by all these light lords that are on the same team. Putin, Zelensky, T-Man, Chiden, fucking Hillary. Wake the fuck up, people. They're all together in the New World Order. I don't know what fucking planet you're on and where your fucking mind is, but my venom is unleashing because these people are so fucking ignorant. I can't take it anymore. You know? Yeah. Our channels need to be shown. And these other fucking what's Russell Brand garbage and all, and I can call out a lot of other ones too. There's all kinds of channels that are just pointing you out there. Monkey fucking works. Yeah, he's a fucking shill, guys. He's shills leading you in directions that are just unnecessary. Thanks for supporting me. You know who you need to, and you know, I like the Salty Crew and all. You know, I like Salty Cracker, but I don't like T-Man. So, you know, he likes T-Man, but I support the Salty Crew and Salty Cracker because he's much like me, you know, and he's very inspirational. So I love Salty Cracker. But I don't like T-Man because they're all in on it together, guys. Don't let them fool you. These two-headed snakes. Yeah, let's hook up. Oh man, I love your ink. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah. Well, just want to say, guys, the Watcher, Putin sucks. He'll got, you know, these people that got the sniffles, it's because they got their clones coming out and they're going underground or doing whatever. And if they're underground, good. Get far fucking underground. You guys need to get really deep under there for this frequency that's going to turn yourself into encased quicksand, and it's going to encase your DNA. And then we're going to make sure that we get your encased bodies out of there, you fucking nasty fucking Billy Goats, and you fucking Epstein, you fucking Maxwell, you Ghislaine fucking witch. Let me tell you. Then we're going to get your DNA, just like the old Egyptians told us. And then we're going to make sure we grabbed it. And we're going to make sure that it's never released back out there. We're going to make sure that that shit is fucking hidden. All you fuckers, all you fucking evil fuckers. We're going to make sure that when you're encased with the quicksand, with this frequency that encases your ass, we're going to dig your bodies up and grab that DNA. And then we've got your ass forever. And your fucking satanic garbage is fucking encased, and then we're going to send it off into a seed bank somewhere. Yeah. That's what's going to happen. Yeah. Yeah. The fucking, that's what's got to happen. And how that happens is called cleaning house. It's the cleansing. It's a cleansing that the Black Star is going to do. The old Planet X system is going to take care of it. And these Light Lords thought that they were going to take control. These New World Order motherfuckers thought they were going to come take control when the old Black Star comes through here and rocks and rolls the planet. Have you seen the geyser at Yellowstone today? You might want to go check it out. It's on all my playlists because I've told you guys about Yellowstone from the beginning of my channel. I've told you guys about Planet X from the beginning of my channel. I've told you guys about New Madrid Fault Line. I've told you guys about Cascadia Subduction Zone from day one of my channel. So, again, wake the fuck up. These fucking people are manipulating, mind control, mind fuckery all of us from day one. All right? Vote Mothman. Oh my gosh. There's a lot to be said about that. And the government needs to come clean, especially the National Park Services. I've got something for their asses too. Yeah. National Park Services need to be transparent. Need to be transparent about what the fuck's going on. But nope. They're not. And a good channel to understand what I'm talking about would be the Can-Am Missing Project. Go check him out. David Pilatus, all day long. Connecting dots. Opening things that the government doesn't like so people get targeted for it. Oh, what about the Black Knight satellite? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That satellite up there? Yeah. What about it? I've known about it forever. Nobody believes that either because they're fucking blind sheep. Yeah, People need to get their fucking act together. Yeah, go search Black Satellite. God, that's such old news. That's so old. Yeah, it's because people don't realize from day one that we've been lied to about our own history, about anything to do with our planet. Any history is being rewritten by great resets over and over by the power brokers, the industrialists. Great resets, taking over, controlling, capitalizing. Did nobody get that? It's not that fucking hard to get and see the big picture. Morons, normies. I get frustrated. The watcher. Vote Mothman. I do like that though. You know what? Fuck Mothman because he's in that part of Philadelphia and that river there, and there's a lot of bad energy there. And look at what they're doing in that city right now in Philadelphia. Indoor mask obey shit. Fucking muzzling people indoors. What the fuck is that? What do you want them to breathe? What's in the fucking plane parts? Have you noticed what's in the skies above, folks? The virus is in the sky all day long. And I've been screaming that. During protest, all these Antifa, they came after my ass on my other channel, Truther Tube, all one word. Yeah, these Antifa come after me because during the protest, I was calling out Soros in banners across my screen. I didn't have to say anything. I was calling out Soros and I was calling out the fucking payloads above, the virus in the sky, fucking called chemtrails all day long. And these criminals that I live 20, 15 miles away from, 3-letter agency, hashtagging their ass on fucking Twitter, and my governor, and T-Man. So, yeah, I'm a target. Haha. I push buttons. That's what I like to do. I like to push fucking buttons in multiple ways. Yeah, I know about HAARP, of course. Huh. Why do you think I talk about the death towers? Yeah, these little fucking ripply waves in the fucking clouds. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How do you like that mind control for you fucking sheep out there? For you, and they do it to their cities, and they mind control. They'll make you fucking angry. They can turn up the dial. And you watch people get really fucking wacky. Yeah. And then we got the sun. Then we have the sun that naturally does that to humanity. Because the sun, we react to plasma. We are electromagnetic. We are magnets. So all this, the magnetosphere, and these magnets pushing on our planet and our sun, another sun, binary sun system, elliptical, eccentrically orbiting our sun with other fucking stellar cores and moons. Yeah, you see how the animals are acting? Oh, HAARP. Oh, quinky dinks and birds are dropping out of the fucking sky in droves in specific areas. That's called HAARP. Yeah. HAARP is all around the world. Okay. Yeah. And this is the normies don't really give a flying. This is the problem. It's only the people, there's truth seekers out there that want to really seek their own fucking truth and reality. So they're starting to fucking get on YouTube and find us. And it's like about fucking time to fucking open up the worms and cut off the fucking heads of Hydra. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Bang Bang. And you can go on Bang Bang's channel all day long, which I shared her videos, and I'm going to get on there and I'll keep sharing her videos and channels that she shares, showing you information, facts all day long on all this garbage I talk on. And they manipulate the old weather with old Greta and her Illuminati parents. These fucking people, these clowns in action, these fucking clowns in action in their Tesla fucking garbage. Just remember, Tesla garbage. That's not what Tesla invented. That's not what Tesla wanted for humanity. Just remember that. Fuck. All right, guys. Yes. Thank you. Anytime I start talking about these weapons, they shut me down. Thank you. You are so fucking aware. You're so aware. And I know my language is not very good, but I don't mean it personally. It's just that, wow. They shut me down because I talk about that Teslas. And I talk about that shit. They always do that. All of a sudden, my battery drained like that. And I had it hooked up to I have my phone that whole time hooked up to my solar generator. So there's no reason for that because that's how they target me. All the time. It's a fact. I see how their little AI programs work because they're listening. And all it takes is me to say those words a few times, and they're like, "Damn, we're gonna teach her. We'll just shut her down." That's how they do to me on my phone all the time. So that's why I think I need two phones. Yeah, because some people do that anyways with their stupid track phones and shit. People and their stupid shit, and me, yeah, especially targeted people, yeah, and me, my mouth and all, and connecting the dots. It's not going to stop. The time it stops is when I stop it, or the internet shuts down, or I just say, you know what, I just don't care anymore. And it might be that time. I have no idea. I have no idea. I really don't care. So it is what it is. I slip, yes. Oh, well, slipping F bombs. I already told people a long time ago, and I weeded out my gardens last summer. If you have a problem with words, then you really have a problem. We've got worse problems than fucking words. If you're worried about fucking people's words, it's called expression. It's called fucking expression. They don't fucking like it. This is not the fucking channel for them. Obviously, because I'm very passionate. Very passionate, like salty cracker. What's up, Grant? Yeah, trigger words. And I should know that. But you know what? My words lately, I'm not worried about the fucking trigger words. I'm not really worried about any of it. Because they've triggered me all the way. So fuck them and their trigger words. But yeah, that trigger words have fucking triggered my fucking phone to go dead from 30 fucking 5% to nothing like that because I called out Elon and his garbage and his fucking Tesla tech friends. That's how I feel about that. Dab time. Yeah. See how that works, and then you get the slight microwave feeling, but I walked away from my phone, so that's good. So how you doing, Grant? You feeling good today? Thanks for joining me. And my rants, my Saturday, my everyday rants now. It seems to be my regular lately. And I'm not, it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is for right now. Clowns in action. Clowns in action. So, yeah. So, you guys want to chit chat? I could get comfortable. I don't know. I could do whatever. I can do whatever right now. I don't know. As always. I'm not digging the pink lighting right now. So, yeah, that's about all I have to say, guys. Rant and raving. I think the snakes and their snake fucking venom and shit. Yeah, that was an intense day for me in a lot of ways. Not only I was confirmed something else too in my life, that these people on me have been on me very, very much in a collective form, in their little cult fashion. So yeah. Yeah. You deserved a rant. It's okay. We back you up. Aw, thanks. Well, yeah, I did a lot of good ranting lately. Just get on here and unleash my venom. My venom happens to be a different type. Like I said, I'm the year of the snake. I was born in the year of snake. I'm a crab lion. I'm a cusp. I'm on the cusp. Moon and sun. I'm a moon and sun sign. And I just know who I am. That's all, and they know who I am too. Yeah, you're tired. You just got off of work. Yeah, you too drained. Yeah, I was so drained yesterday. Drained for what? I don't know what, but yeah, just drained. And today it's like raining and it's cloudy and yucky out. I feel bad for all the kids because of Easter. There's usually a lot of fun things to do on this day for Easter. I'm sure they've got my children in lots of church Christian activities, teaching them about they're not teaching about the Eastern Star and the true nature of this fucking holiday. And the egg, the whole egg, the cosmic egg. Oh, I figured that was what your deal was, Lou. Man, I am such a mystic like that. I knew that's what your deal was. It's so obvious. I'm such a mind reader. Sorry, but I could tell. Yeah, you've been drained for 2 months. It is well, the frequencies. I've actually had a lot more. When the sun ejects a lot of CMEs, I get a lot of energy, and maybe that's because of my sign, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus rising. So yeah, I don't know what to say about that, but I'm just drained from these demons. I'm drained from their constant loosh, the sucking of loosh, but it's more than that. I get drained by their two-facedness. That's it. Just these hypocrites. It's just their hypocritical nature. Can't people just be straight up like Lou? Oh, Lou's straight up about what he's been doing. I could tell that. All I had to do is watch one video. So yeah, so be transparent. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's all. Just be transparent. And if everyone was transparent, then we would know who everybody is. It would be no problem. But we got people that like to wear masks, like the black and white fucking one-eyed fight clubbers. I know, I know, I know, I know. It's just yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Yeah, well, your situation is probably a lot better than mine. That's what I do know. I think. I mean, from what I could tell. But I got to get something to drink. I didn't realize I was going to be out here doing this, guys. Um, yeah, my situation is nasty. It's really, really nasty. Oh my gosh. I know. Roller skating. Roller skating's fun. I had my birthday parties at a roller skating rink for my children once, and it was fun. Anyways, listen, I go to the hockey, watch hockey, and okay, there's this one parent. I don't know what her deal is. Like I said, she's this tiger mom, and she sometimes will wear a mask. And then what? She makes her son wear a mask on the ice the whole time. The only son, no only kid out there wearing a mask, playing hockey. Okay, but then she's a flip flopper, and I don't understand it. I thought it was maybe an autoimmune disorder he might have. So I was like, explain to my children that he might have an autoimmune disorder. So in that case, I still don't agree with it, but these people might think that, yeah, so because I know some people that are wearing it, even moms and people that I'm friends with and stuff that are in there and wearing this, and they're wearing those deep fucking black N95, like, I don't even 3M bullshit, which 3M, I can't get my channel taken down, but I'm just like I can't say anything because people are brainwashed themselves. Okay, so yeah, so I see that, right? And then I go and watch the figure skating side of all the people that the people that are still figure skating that I've watched grow up with my daughter and figure skating and some of these coaches, and I'm watching them, and it's night and day. It's like something in the figure skating community has made these people, you must wear them. All the figure skaters wear them. They're all muzzled on the fucking ice, doing their thing by themselves in their own space or with the team. And I'm just floored. It's hard for me to watch. And I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? I've recorded it. Yeah. Hey Bex, I see you last night. Dot Connector. I can't remember that dude's name. Do you know who I'm talking about? Sorry, but I see you in there, and I was a lurker because I was on my Roku, and there was something in the chat I was talking about earlier, and I forget his name, him and his wife's name, but yeah, I watch him for a lot of reasons. So good to see you, Bex. Thank you. I'm looking good. It must be my lighting, my LED lighting. I don't know. I did work on the hair a little last night, rubber banding it, but I would pass out. Yeah, the total mass max. Oh, I bet. Yeah, the flirt game is a lot harder, I bet, with the mask, right? You can't tell women's expressions or what. Yeah. See, normally I would like that. I would like this mask game if it wasn't for what it was, and if I didn't know what you breathing and all because of this beautiful gem I spent $400 something on. Yeah, to find out how horrific our true nature of our reality is. Yeah, lots of mad science done on that. Years of it. I had to stop. It got too intense. Water samples, snow samples, skin samples. It makes me itch just thinking about it. Okay, so let's move on. Oh damn, I'm pressing buttons. Yeah. So the thing is yeah so the thing I walk proudly in with no mask, and I look at these people with their masks on. I just give them a friendly look. I just make sure I look at them. Yeah, it's like it gives me this empowerment now when I walk in somewhere that I'm so much more powerful than these fucking sheeple. I'm sorry because they're so stupid. Yeah, I can't help it. I can't help it that they're just moronic like that. Yeah, it's become to that point. Yeah, because they think that we are the ones. It's like, are you kidding me? Yeah, and it's create the division. And I can still look over. I still communicate with these obeyers and everything, and I feel sorry for them. And I've even hugged them, and some of them are my friends. And yeah, and I have people that have bent over and taken it. And I'm sorry, the venom and all. I know. I tried to save. No. Hey, nobody want to listen. Nobody want to listen. What can I say? Yeah. See, isn't that something? Yep. That's a fancy microscope, kind of. It's called a compound microscope. It was like 400 and something on Amazon. And that's how I decided to start looking into what was in my skin. What was going oozing in my skin? What was going on with my skin and the old X's above my house and all that garbage? Yeah. And then what was in the snow when it snowed here 2 years ago or something? Yeah, that was horrific. Horrific. You guys ever watch Donnie from Daytona? He has DOD. I don't know. He's changed his name maybe. He used to do a lot more research like me and like I used to until they target you so bad for it. Well, he used to do. He has a microscope and he used to do recording of what's in the water and things of that nature. It gets me itchy just talking about it. You've heard of his channel? Yeah. Well, all his videos are like that are now on what do you call it? Patreon or whatever. So you can't see any of them, but I have recorded them, and I do have them recorded in my videos somewhere on my channel because I've showed his videos a lot because he inspired me to start researching the Hurricane Dorian and that water that came down. I think I still have some in a vial. I have it in a vial because that rain and that whole storm, and I have it on video and I watched it. I have it from NASA's satellites, and oh, genocide. Yeah. Yeah. I know we want to tell you because you know why? They're just too busy with their mind control. They can't think. A lot of people can't think outside much longer than a couple sentences that you start talking to them about this. The only people that you should waste your time on, and this is my personal take on it, is that people that want to start asking a question or two. This is my alarm. This is what I use. This is also thermal blanketing. This is thermal blankets, Swiss. You know, I have that for prepping, but I use that when they microwave me in here because this is a room that they love to microwave me in, and in my house too. So, but yeah, as far as what was I saying? I don't know. I need to go get something to drink. This stuff, this CBD, this Delta 8 diamond sauce. The bad thing about this stuff is it really leaves a taste in my mouth. I made sure that I drink something. So, are all videos on YouTube? No, he's doing. Okay, guys, I don't like to talk about channels, but you know, I kind of transparent like that. So I just let people know what's up and what I think. And if you guys don't like it, none of these channels watch my channels anyways. They're too buried into themselves. A lot of these large channels and channels I share you, a lot of them don't come back over here. They'll let me show their stuff, but they might spy on me and stuff because a lot of people spy on me. They're just not subscribed. Lots. So the thing is, they might come over here and listen, but it doesn't matter. I'm not talking about them. I'm just asking questions, and I would ask them, and I've said this. Something's going on with him. I'm not sure. And I unsubscribed, and I was subscribed to him for like 3 or 4 years because something's really he's really went off something's up. He's not doing his research like that. They've really fucking mind fuckeried him. They tricked him. Because he was making so much money. And for that money game and I'm gonna take the cash cow, that's a way of fucking mind fuckery with him. So he's changed around his videos and trying to pull out more of who he is, and he's searching deep. But it's really, and he put all his research on fucking Patreon, so you can't see anything unless you pay for it. So that's where it's at. And I just know that they've got him in a fight, and I see it with some other channels too. You know, they get us, and I'm including. They'll do the same thing to me. They just get you in. They'll throw people in the mix and get you all over the place. They'll attack you and attack your channels. A fucking, like I said, all kinds of stuff. So you know, and he's been targeted because of his research. He was really good. Donnie from Daytona was really good, and then he changed because these people are just evil like that. I'm telling you guys. Wow. Wow. And what kind? Where was that? That's something because the Philadelphia experiment, right? Time traveling, number 88. Like I told you guys, warp speed. Yeah. Oh, I would be. I don't know what I did, but yeah. Yeah, I was pushed some button. That's interesting. Hey, I gotta get something to drink. Money will change peeps up. Yeah. Uh, how do I get groceries when I don't have a car? Well, I get some thrown at me here and there, like I always have. It's like throw the dog a bone. That's how he treats me. Throw the dog a bone a little, make him happy for so many days. Yeah. So that, and doesn't take me a lot to eat or live. So I'm just like that. And I have lots of preps. If I was really hungry, I just go get something out of there if I really wanted to. But I'm not really in eating mode right now. Somewhat just to get by. Where's my car? It's got repoed 3 times. My Suburban got repoed once again. It's not coming back from the bank. And I'm waiting for my house. He can't sign those papers yet for the old house because he's trying to snake shit. Two-headed snake shit. Like I said, I want $20,000 for my car that was repoed and wasn't been paid off in June. Paid off. $650 for the last 5.5 years. And now it's going back to the bank and I get nothing. Yeah. Like I said, and he has the business still. He's still got a lift. He hit all kinds of stuff. He's got a car in there. He's just did everything. It's so worth it's not even worth talking to him. Who's Elfano's Telegram? I don't know what Telegram is. I've never even been on there. I've heard of it. Guys, I don't. Listen, all this stuff is CIA operative platforms. I don't care what anybody thinks. That's what it is. So the less of them I'm on, the better. So I've only just kept myself on a few. And I don't even play but on the big ones like this. All right? Just saying. Huh. What's up, Spezia? Oh, thank you. Look at your sweetness there. I need some cough mixture. I got that. I've been coughing. You must have missed it. But thanks. Yeah. In fact, I need to get something to drink right now. You're not into Telegram either. I don't even know. Oh, yeah. Telegram's a UK or Ukraine application. That's funny because I have an Instagram account for the mystical Skywatcher that I don't use. And I just posted a few things on there when I first opened it years ago. And I haven't been on, but somebody hacks into my account all the time from Ukraine. And I don't even care. I didn't even change nothing. I don't really give a flying fuck. Because there's nothing to fucking. Who cares? Who cares? Instagram and fake face puke. Yeah. Instascam, I hate. I don't use. I was using it for it's good for is marketing. I was selling. I made jewelry on one of a kind pieces of jewelry on Etsy, and I would sell it on Etsy and eBay, and I would take my listings from Etsy and post them on Instascam, and it would help create traffic to my Etsy page. So that's the only thing that I did use Instascam for. And then FacePuke, I fell into that from MySpace. I started MySpace when I was in my 20s, and it's still there. And then, that was a cool thing. So when FacePuke came out, basically I went from MySpace to FacePuke. And then I had children or became pregnant and had children, got married and all that. So I put my whole life on FacePuke for the CIA to download and NSA to download and my avatar and all. And now I said, fuck you guys. I'm done. I'm going to just leave it and walk away because I unloaded some fucking heavy information on there and then walked away from it for 4 years. And then I came to the fucking ScrewTube. Been playing in the interwebs with the fucking ScrewTube. Hey, Brian, how are you? Yeah, I like Etsy too. I love Etsy because you can find unique things over there. You can find so much uniqueness. I love it. Yeah, that's the thing. If you don't like something, you want something unique, you don't want it made in China, come from China or mass marketed, then that's what Etsy's for. Yep. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Perry. Well, I thank you. 420. Happy 420. Oh my gosh. We've got 4 days. Whoa. And that is a big day in radium. I did a video last year on the 420. I'm going to have to bring that up. It has a lot to do with a lot. Yes, Christmas gifts is That's a great place to buy Christmas gifts or any gifts. I love Etsy for anything unique. Yeah. And even Organite and things like that. Great place. Yep, it's 420. Yeah, it is 420, guys, and I can't even partake yet. So let me go grab my ginger ale. It'll only take me 1 second. And then, yeah, then I can partake in some dab time and ginger ale. I'll be right back, guys. Hold that chat room. All right, guys. Sorry, it took me longer than a minute because I had to feed my chickens. The old chickens needed fed. Because it rained and then it washes all the pellets down. You know, they dissipate. So I had to do that. It's longer than I thought. And I'm out of breath. Yeah, it means I got to go start walking and jogging, doing the track and hiking and getting outside in nature. And I'm going to go to matcha tonight. I'm going to stop drinking this shit. Sugar. That feeds cancer, and that's evil. Full of garbage like Cinnamix. Aborted baby fetus cells and this anything in this natural food flavoring garbage. Just saying, so I don't like being cannibalistic like that. You know? That wasn't that fast. Oh, really? I thought it was really slow. But yeah, because I had to pull down a 10-pound bag or 20, 30-pound bag of chicken feed down the steps to feed my chickens. Yeah, thank you. Yes, it's in everything. That's why I'm very picky about what I eat. I'm not very picky. I shouldn't say that. I'm just conscious. I try. Yeah, I prefer not to feel like I did the last 2 years. 2 years ago, I was on my deathbed. I spent years on my deathbed. And since I climbed out of it with essential oils and colloidal silver, mainly colloidal silver, and I know, think tank, this stuff too, I swear to God. And of course, CBD. Yeah, I'm happy where I'm at, and I am doing good. You know, the sleeping thing I've been working on. Actually, I wish I would have done this a while ago. And I did this. I used to listen to like different hertz, you know, with black screen, like 528 love or whatever, or 428. But never really put me to sleep. But recently, I just started a black screen with light or heavy rain, and I am really sleeping good. It like puts me to sleep fast lately. So I'm really digging that. And it was raining today, and I'd put it on top of the rain. And I keep my window cracked. My eye's been twitching, by the way, ever since I've been out here. The little eye twitcher thing I get. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Yeah, you know, okay, bang, bang. We have the disinformation campaign out there. And my mom is a nurse, and she brought this up to a lot of people. And you know what? There's two sides. And you know what? The people that have used it and know that it works, that's what I would listen to. I would listen to these doctors and their disinformation campaigns because they have no fucking clue. You know what? The only way you would turn blue is if you were to drink a full bottle of it, two of them back to back. All right? That from my research. It would take quite a bit. All right. I've taken colloidal silver for years. In fact, every day for a year straight, practically in this last year. Not in the recent months because my body's became so, my immune system's so up there, and my blood count, my white blood cell count, and everything that I got back, everything's good because my immune system's good, even though I have fibromyalgia and arthritis, autoimmune disorder, disease, whatever the fuck. And I did have my muscles, my fibromyalgia acted up last night when I got off my stream on my left leg. And it burns. It's like these fucking pains, like your damn nerves and shit. Yeah, see? Yeah, and you can make them yourself. I have a generator too. I made one batch so far. Yeah, I want to do colloidals. I have a generator, so I got to get the six is silver, copper, and you can do gold too. Then I can make my own, what is it? The gold. So yeah, I got to get settled. I've had way too much going on, and I made one batch of silver, and I used it, and we used it on me, my animals, and it worked great. It was 54 parts per million, but I used 240 parts per million because it's good for cancer patients. It's good for people with Morgellons. Anybody that has an autoimmune disorder, or any of these people coming down from this old snake venom and shit, with the old HIV stuff, they might want to take 240 parts per million colloidal silver, because that's what it's for. See, and I have Morgellons, which is caused by nanotechnology, graphene, and heavy metals, and other things, nanodyes, and yeah, and it might be because I'm an Agent Orange baby or Rh negative blood. I don't know. I still don't know the connections. Or that I just became heavily targeted, infested with it all because that's what happened. And it would happen in a matter of 3 months. In that matter of 3 months, I got the breakout of fucking oozing, itching, fucking sores all over my forehead. It was the most miserable time of my entire life. I've never been in so much pain, and I've had 4 children. And I got tattoos, and I've been through some surgeries that I've never been in any pain until I became infested with this shit, and my forehead became open sores that looked like I was meth head. And I made all kinds of videos. I was loud on YouTube. I showed it all. I've documented it all through the microscope. I've documented them targeting me. I've documented everything. So, because I'm a documenter like that. Yeah, Mal, gold's supposed to be the best. Now, here's what my mom, I got her to buy some gold from this company that I use my silver, which is great. And she's got the copper, gold, and silver. She and her best friend took the gold. Oh boy, you got to be careful with that because what the gold does is it grabs everything. Isn't it metonic gold? I forget what it's called right now. So what it does is it grabs anybody that's used pharmaceuticals in their life, it grabs that shit and it pulls it out of your system. So the gold's good for that, but what I was told is, oh, watch that stuff. You might want to be at home when you take it because it's going to really make you you're going to be running to the toilet a lot, okay? So because it's flushing out your system. So I would like to try the gold. I haven't had a lot of pharmaceuticals in my life, but the ones necessary, like antibiotics and a few pain pills here and there for pain, but it wasn't like anything much. So I don't know about that for me, but I want to do the gold because it's supposed to give you like this energy and euphoria. And that's what they told me. It gave them almost this euphoria feeling. You're sweet, Grant. Thank you. Yeah, you can get it on Amazon. I buy all my things on Amazon, all my silver. I get it from this one company. And just type in 240 parts per million. Hold on. I have a whole box of this stuff. Hold on. All right. Here's the deal. Because I have a generator, and I've been using silver for like 3 years now. Yeah, I've been using colloidal silver for 3 years. But see, I used to take it in lots of different parts, 120 parts per million. This one was 120. But and then I used to take this stuff to 20. I started at 20 parts per million. Helped. It wasn't helping enough. Then I went to 120 parts per million. And then I found this company, which is my favorite, which is 240 parts per million. And this company, they've got new bottles. Hold on. This is on Amazon, and all you have to do, the company's called, I hate that they don't do that. It's silvermountainminerals.com. So silvermtnminerals.com. This is the company, and I would go to the website because, hold on. Because you probably get a better deal than, and I need to do that because I'm going to buy a bunch because I'm going to have some money to be able to buy. I believe in stockpiling this, and I give it to my children. I just gave them my last, what I had left in my bottle because my son and my kids are around other kids. He was getting the sniffles, wasn't feeling good, so he took 2 caps and was good. Same thing with my cats. My cats all got the cat corona recently, and they were it was just traveling around all these cats. And, it took my one cat out. And I miss her a lot, Max. But anyways, I cured all the other ones with this. So, 240 parts per million. This is $34 on Amazon. That's with shipping. You will not be disappointed. This will save anybody's life. Anybody, listen, when I start feeling anything, if I wake up and feel weak, if I come back or I'm at a place that has a lot of people, I already know. If I take just 2 caps, waking up, you take it on empty stomach too. Then you eat because it absorbs, and you hold it in your mouth for 60 seconds and let it get in your bloodstream. Then swallow it. It's nothing. Doesn't taste like anything. Everybody gets this reserved. They build up something in their mind like it's something awful. Just erase that out of your mind because it's not. You can chug a sip of this if you need to. In fact, you can pour it in anything if you needed to, but I mean, there's really nothing like that. So there you guys go. There's your cure for the sniffles. It's that simple. That's what they don't want you to know. That is the cure, guys. 2 caps. Yep, I take 2 caps now. That's because that's 240 parts per million. And see, those caps are not that big. Yeah, 2 caps. And your son, this is what saved my kid. My kids have not been sick. And not only did I breastfeed all my children, so they have a better immune system already, but they have this. And they're around lots of kids that are from private schools, public schools, and they're on hockey and back and forth for the last 3 years in this shit. I'm going to tell you, yeah, 2 capfuls. And you just take it in the mornings or at night or when you feel, as soon as you feel sick. Now, this is how fast this works. If you start feeling sick, and my mom got this and they started feeling sick, I told them to take it instantly. I'm like on the phone, like, now, take it now. She calls me back 4 hours later and was like, I don't know if it was that stuff or what, but I feel so much better. And I was like, yeah, now take, and then I said, when you go to bed, take 2 more. As it works in an 8-hour cycle. It's flushing this stuff out when you piss. And it's fighting everything in 6 to 8 hour cycle. So it's like you want to do it 2 times a day, maybe 3, depending if how bad what's attacking you. And if you do it and you do it right before when you start feeling bad, you're going to get it out of your system before it attacks you. And even if it started attacking you, you're still going to help flush it out before it really starts attacking you. So as long as you have this with you 24/7, always 365, it's natural. Silver dollars. They did it in the Depression era. They did it to all the animals on the farms. You know what they did? They took the silver dollar, which I have one, and they threw it in the pail, the bucket, and that's what they left it there. And that helps kill all the bacteria and viruses for the old horses, pigs, everybody's. You can take it every day. It's up to you. How is your immune system? Are you compromised? Do you know payloads every day and shit? I can't tell you guys. I'm not your doctor, and I'm not a doctor, and I wouldn't. I'm not giving anybody any medical advice. I just want to tell everybody that. I'm just telling you what I do. So yeah, so if I was you, I would take 2 capfuls when you feel like it and you feel like you need it. And you might want to pump up your system here and there. And if you've never used it, go ahead and take 2 capfuls, or you can start with 1 cap or 2. It's up to you. I don't know how your system is, but for me, I just know how. You're drained because you need Zetox. You need Zetox. That is from the heavy metals. Yeah, there's another, and this is 500 parts per million. And here's another one. This works good too. This is just really expensive. This one's really expensive. And this is what I've used too. This is a good one too. However, the Zetox, it's zeolites, and it's going to work immediately. And I got a lot of people on this, and elderly too, like my father and my neighbor, my friend Cindy. She was taking it too. I don't know if she still is, but it really helped clear her up in the brain. Because the fogginess and all these metals that we're breathing, eating, and ingesting, it gets us foggy. And you wouldn't believe how much metals are in your system. So what you need to do is get zeolites. Whether you buy the brand that I say I use or not, it's up to you. But zeolites it's from lava. And what it does is when it's in your body, it just grabs everything and pulls those heavy metals and flushes it into your urine, out of your system. And on the brain barrier, mercury and aluminum right up here. So you're going to feel not tired, and it gives you energy, and you're going to notice this within a day or so. Okay, so it's important what I'm telling you guys, because I'm telling you, I'm a living being who came out of all this, and I have energy, and I use this stuff. I use it. This is my cure: Zetox and colloidal silver. And I'm purging what's left. I'm still working on these Morgellons. It's a work in progress, and I do some other things. But yeah. And I use poke root extract, which I make, and you can buy it too. You can buy it on Amazon too. And I would suggest using that to purge things from the inside out if you have Morgellons, because it does. It purges them. Purges the the polymers, the nanotechnology, the whatevers, the metals, the everythings. So yeah, guys, that's it. That's what I gotta say. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, this is just because of all the research. That's why I came on here. I used to make live streams. My first live streams were about my Morgellons cures. Yeah, because I was going through I was making horrific videos and trying to explain to people what was going on because of the payloads that they were direct targeting me. And this was before the frequencies came in. This was before I got they started microwaving me. There was no microwaving until June. So of 2019. Right? Yeah. So yeah, I learned about all this because I was my own experiment. I had to experiment myself. You can't just go to a doctor and say, hey, I think I have Morgellons. Are you kidding me? You know what they'll do? Yeah, no way. So there was no doctor. There's one in Texas and one in Michigan that I could go to for Morgellons. And that's the only options because those are the only doctors that believe in it and are going against the grain of the 3-letter agency 15 miles away from me here in Atlanta. Yeah, doctors will not recognize it. They will tell you it's some fucking psychosis garbage, crawling, tingling garbage whatever they say. Okay, listen. Yeah, it does feel like that when you have open wounds and sores that itch like a motherfucker. And yeah, does it feel like things are tingling or crawling? Well, I don't know. You tell me. You know, when you got open fucking oozing things and it feels like when you look under a microscope, you'll know exactly what it feels like fucking wires coming out of your skin, like you're a fucking cyborg. Yeah. And I've made my videos and I've been targeted on them. They've erased my whole sound out of my video, trying to show you guys what was under my microscope that I recorded, my microscope records and to DVD and, you know, compute to the computer. And I had the software downloaded into that. My software was downloaded and it's still stuck into the laptop that they took out. Literally, they took out after me showing that video, they took out my laptop and because that's how much of a target I am. They don't like me showing and explaining what I was showing you guys of what I'm connecting under the microscope in their genocide. So yeah, hacked my computer. So I can't record it unless I can. I just haven't, you know, they like to target. So I just got to get that. I got to get that CD out of that computer. I got to take the computer apart. I have a whole box that I'm moving. Literally the box is this deep of computers. Hackers have taken out my laptops. I have laptops, 4 or 5 of them from hackers. I don't know. Hackers. Mainly one. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Yeah, I don't know about all that because that's not how this works. I don't believe that's a lot of psyop shit. That's because they want to throw people off of the agenda, what is really going on. No, it's not quite like that. And these people, like the stuff moving, these fibers and stuff, these fibers, and it's everywhere. It's in a spider web. It's all over. It's on leaves. It's everywhere. It's in your clothes. If you fucking looked at your clothes and your hair, you'd be horrified, right? Because what they're spraying above comes down. All right. So listen, this shit moves because of the magnetics. I've done videos. And so one day I was like, I looked up at my hanger, one of my hangers, and there was this little fucking fiber freaking hanging down from it, and it was just so very little, and it was like I was like, holy fucking shit, this is a fucking Morgellon fiber. It's like a web. It's built up to a web. So what I did is I took my hand to it and I did this a little, and the thing would follow me everywhere because these things are attracted to magnets. So all this stuff is, yeah, it's that deep. It's all metals and attracted to other metals, kind of. It's the graphene in it. It's really the graphene. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. I'm going to have to watch the show. It's a trick on a show. So I'm not sure about that bang bang. But I would like to investigate what you're talking about. Maybe make a video on it. Hey, that is not true. No, it's not a Lyme disease. And I went foot to foot with this other channel that's promoting this. He's part of this fucking disinformation campaign, and he's getting their people on this movement, and it's not Lyme disease. All right. Not at all. Now the government has targeted people with Lyme disease absolutely all day long. We know that. No, this is not. I've never been bit by a fucking tick in my life. This is not from Lyme disease. This is nothing to do with Lyme disease. And I'm just sorry to say, Morgellons and Lyme disease are 2 different things. It has the same similarities that hits the immune system. Yeah, weakens your immune system. That's no. And Lyme disease can be man-made. by our government, thrown into insects. So Morgellons could be something similar of that nature because it can be of something very dark and twisted of black goo. And I forgot to tell you about the black goo, the vril, and all that. That could be, this is part of it. This stuff is self-replicating. Why I can't get it out of my skin here, this hydrogel garbage fucking right here. These lines that are, this is Morgellons. This is not natural. It's not natural. It's going away. The purging. Yeah. It's self-replicating, which means it's just self-replicating, exactly what self-replicating means. Okay, well, yeah, anybody, okay, listen. You want to know how you want to see if you have Morgellons? Listen, guys, I'm going to tell you exactly how you, for $12, if you go buy a microscope, 100x microscope, I bought one. That's how I first found out. Okay. On Amazon for $12. That's it. Battery powered. I took some hairs. Then I took my skin and I put it under there. Now, if you take a hair, anybody's, you can take one on your eyebrow, and at the end where it was in your skin is where you're going to see the Morgellons and that follicle, the hair follicle. So when you pull that shit out, or a hair, okay, I get chin hairs sometimes. Fucking pull one of those motherfuckers out. I'm just saying, it's hormones. Fucking look at that motherfucker and you'll see if there's fucking Morgellons. They're going to be red. They're going to be either clear tubes, red tubes, or blue. And they all mean something different. And there's two different types of blue. Dark blue being carcinogenic and light blue being light, where they read your light source. And I have books on it, and my books are packed away. They're in my bedroom. But I have books on all this. And this was created by Bell Labs. Okay? And I'm not joking. I've done videos on this. Lots of people that I'm tied to in the YouTube community and larger channels that have dived deep into this, I had to pull back because they were targeted too. Okay, so yeah, it gets deep. It gets deep for me. Oh boy. Oh, is that something? Who found that? I'd like to know who found that, because that's what I found. Barcode. You want to talk about barcode? I found in my skin sample a piece of flaked off skin from my forehead right here that I put under the fucking microscope under a slide, and found a black, white nanotube, like tube, that would describe exactly a barcoding, which you just said. I'm going to look this up because I can't find anybody that said anything of this sort ever. This is amazing information. Thank you, Bang Bang. As I have it under a fucking slide. And I am ready for somebody to fucking, I've been waiting to unleash this. Their little fucking chips from above. And remember when I said this on a recent stream, when I said microchips from above, a fucking orb came out of my head. And I can show you that. Okay, who's this guy? Bobby Dockets. Oh boy. Like I said, I get channeled things and things are shown to me, the pieces, all the time. Thank you, Bang Bang. I hope I can find his channel. No, I can't. What the hell? I don't know who he is. Can you give me his channel? I don't know where he is. I can't find him. You shared it on your channel. Which video? When? Because you got so many. Hold on. Let me pull up your channel. That's the easiest way. And you know what? Hold on. I can't even find your channel half the time. Hold on. Yeah, because your channel's hard to find. The only way I can go to your channel is to go to only to my subscriptions, or go to one of my videos, and then go to you because you're my moderator, and then go to your channel. That's the only way I know. So hold on a minute. I'm going to your channel now. So give me a minute because I want you to show me this video because this is very important. This is research that this is research for 3 years now that I've held this slide, this black, white chip. I call it a microchip because I don't know what the hell else you would call it. And you're telling me that he calls it a barcode because that's what it is. Black, white, black, white. Okay. Here's Bang Bang's channel. Bang Bang. Which one is it? Can you direct me to what video? Because I need to see this now. You don't understand. I've explained this on my channel so many times because I've looked at it. It's nano size, nanometers in size, so microscopic. And how the only way I would have known if I would have looked at my skin flake under a piece of on a slide. And it is like a barcode. It's just like a barcode. It has 4 black, white, tubular, just like this. Black, white, black, white. Do you know which video it is? Bang Bang? Because I wouldn't know which one you would be talking about. Yeah, graphene and baby formula, aluminum and baby formula. How do they get away with this? This is why my mind's blown. This is why I don't give a man. I don't care. Everybody needs to get loud. Are you kidding me? We're being genocided on every level. Your babies are being genocided as they're being born. I don't know what video it is. She's not here probably. I don't know where Bang Bang went. But when Bang Bang, when you come back, let me know what video that is because I want to know where this freaking barcode is. Because like I said, the barcode is very important because I want to know if they're throwing down barcodes that we're ingesting and breathing in all day long. That's what I think. Because how did I get a barcode under the slide in under my microscope from a piece of my skin? I want to know how a barcode, little chippy chip, nano size, black and white, was in my skin sample. Yeah. Oh, you'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, because that's important. If somebody else has found this, then that confirms what I think. Exactly what I think. Because I was directly targeted with X's low altitude payloads right above my tree line. Yep. In the spring of 20. Oh, no. This began in 2018. And then it went to the 2019. But they started on me right away. And I noticed it. And I started reporting it on my channel. And and that's why I started my YouTube channel. Because of the Planet X system and the payloads. And what I witnessed. So, yeah. Okay, there you go. Okay, thank you, Bang Bang. So, hold on, guys. I got to go back to this now. Okay, hold on a minute. Oh, I'm subscribed to his channel. That's funny. Oh, yeah. I know who this is. He calls them serpents. See, this is a channel I was talking to Leslie about this was the guy that I thought what Leslie was trying to share on my channel the other night is what this guy thinks. And these interdimensionals, these little guys. And this channel I've been following, I'm trying to understand what these people are thinking and saying, but this is different. I don't know. Because this is under the microscope of what I found.
Let's see if I can get this. Like I had it with my magnifying glass. Okay, look, this is just a couple of hairs right here that I pulled right out of my chest. I just took a shower, and these are 2 relatively short hairs. They're no more than probably about, I don't know, an inch long or so. But anyway, check out what I'm seeing in these hairs, in our hacked hair. Let's see if it's going to reveal it with this camera phone. I was using my my app that has the like the microscope. My hair is like alive. You can see it's a hollow tube. You can see that an entity. Hopefully, uh, I never put anything past the knowledge that I know that our eyes are hacked. So people can be made to see different things and purposely, which is why usually our families and friends, like the people that we would need support from the most, are the ones that can't see it. And it's by design, because Satan's wants us to get resentments and be bitter and all of that stuff, because that takes us far away from God when we do that. Okay, let's go on this end right here. Let's see if I can get this thing to reveal. It's moving around, first of all. Now, the hair that's on that's two separate hairs. They're meeting right there. That's like two ends of the hair, of two hairs. And they are literally like they're sucking something up. They're passing it to each other. I can see like I don't know, it's like a grayish looking. Now that the hair looks like it just raised up. I'm not convinced that it did. Oh, I have to look at. Oh wow, it is raised up. Okay. But you can see them on the edges of the hair. It's like a snake right there. That is like a serpent right there. Okay. And then go back to the other side again. And this one definitely is like it's kind of a slight reddish tint. On the very top of that hair right there, there's it almost looks like flames or something coming out of it. Maybe smoke, flames. You could say like a fire hose, or it could be a lot of different things. But one thing I can assure you of is that it's demonic. It is, this is everybody's hair. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to do this with your own hair. Okay. Especially listen, we all know that we've been indoctrinated into lies from the womb. Okay. Now we come to realize that a lot of things are lies. What are you going to replace them with? What are you going to replace those lies with? Just because you understand that you've been lied to doesn't really mean diddly squat if you don't gravitate towards truth. You know what I mean? This is nothing to be afraid of. I didn't do anything that caused me to have my hair hacked, or to realize that our sins are encoded on the strands of hair themselves, on our strands. This is something that has happened worldwide. It's all leading into the transhumanism, which is the next step.
And this has to do with black goo, okay? This has to do with Harold Waltz Krotz-Vella. I think that's his name. And he's a German scientist, and he's written books, and I have them that I've talked to you, and I showed you guys these books on the black goo. This is a AI system. This is in everybody because they've ingrained it. I'm a sky watcher. I've been showing you the crimes against humanity, the lines in the sky. That's how they've ingrained it in all our hair, in our whole bodies. Okay? To control us through frequencies, heart. Yeah. And so he's right. Excuse me. These hairs, they have like red and blue, like he said. It's the nano dyes. It's the heavy metals, and these nano dyes are like tubes, and they are they're like insulated glass, but it's really polymer plastics. And then inside that, there's these nano dyes there's clear, there's red, and then there's dark blue, carcinogenic, that holds carcinogenic metals and stuff to get you really sick and make you die. And then there's a light blue, and then those are for mine. Red is for your sexuality. Look it up. I have lots of books on it, and I can break them out, but they're packed up. I'll get to it soon. Hold on. Whatever they're spraying in these payloads these last many, many days. And I know I'm a toker, but I'm telling you, I keep my window open. It's not good, but I need fresh air. Whatever they're spraying recently is not good. And I watch it with all of my animals too. And I watch it with other people say, so it's just not me. It's their payloads. Okay, here, so let me finish his video here and then I'm gonna you got a new one? Okay, and then I got another link for the barcode. Thank you so much. Bang bang. I'll get to that after. Let me finish this one.
To basically steal our free will. But it's all good. But I've been given some more awesome, like, groundbreaking revelations so far as understanding the knowledge of certain things and why it is so important. Like, if you see this right here and this like freaks you out and you're like, oh man, I don't even want to do this. Don't be afraid. If God gave you eyes to see, okay, where about 90% of the population in the world can't, for whatever reason, and you are one of the lucky ones that have eyes to see, don't turn away in fear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The Father God didn't ordain you at your creation to have eyes to see this stuff so that you could be afraid and try to stick your head in the mud and not want to learn the truth. You're understanding. Everybody's at different levels of being awakened. Okay, I get that, and I'm certainly not being in any kind of way insulting towards anybody. Because everything I say, I've done. I'm like the first one to admit that many things I've done. And realizations. I might go in this direction and truly believe it, and then find out I was deceived the whole time. And to access your true authority, your God-given right of authority that we all have inside of us, you can only access the maximum power, the true level of our authority, when you no longer have any base beliefs that are lies. Like, if you believe we're spinning on a ball hurling through space, then you don't even understand your origins. You don't know where you are. Okay. And how are you going to exercise your full authority if you don't even know who you are? And you know what I'm saying? Or where you are. Anything that comes once we have those base beliefs that are deceptions, it doesn't matter how good-hearted you are, a good soul, like you could be the kindest, most generous person in the world and be going to heaven, okay? And be saved. But you'll never, ever be able to access your full authority over the demonic kingdom. But if that's the case, fine. But don't do it because you're afraid, okay? Or because it's just too unpleasant for you. I'm sorry if it's unpleasant. It's unpleasant for everybody. You think I like looking at my hair, have demons and witches inside of it, doing all kinds of crazy things, and watching my hair turn into serpents and stuff? I mean, it's not really pleasant, but I'm sure thankful that he has put me on a path to learn truth by truth by truth, and it always unlocks things that would have been never been unlocked had the truths been realized. It simply comes down to a human being's belief. What do we believe in? Can we all agree that we are aware that what we choose to believe holds the power between eternal life and eternal death? You can choose to believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, died for your sins, and rose from the dead, and that he is, in fact, the only path to salvation. You can believe that, or you can choose not to. Choosing not to assures you eternal death. Choosing to assures you of eternal life. So that is why we are lied to from the womb. Because when we are indoctrinated into lies, our potential authority, like the level of our authority and power is now going to only be able to go so high. So that's all I'm saying. Maybe your calling isn't necessary to understand certain things, but hey, you're hacked just as much as I am. If I had a piece of your hair right here, it'd be doing the same thing. It looks like something's like spinning around right now, like fibers or something, like it's wrapping something up in there. That's freaking weird, man.
And see, that confirms right there what I just said, guys. We everybody has in their hair. You know how I know that? Because when I cut my daughter's hair, and I just got when I first bought that microscope, I investigated her hair under the microscope. I couldn't believe what I seen. Fibers, like he said, just in the hair, in between the hairs, because it's in everywhere. It's on your clothes. It's everywhere. It's in our hair follicles. When you pull them out, like guys, this is real. And when he's saying it's like they're wrapped around it, it's because his microscope's not so high powered. I have a 400. What did I say? A thousand compound microscope there. Yeah. So the thing is that I can see really microscopically. It gets down to a deep level, of even deeper than that. And what he's saying with all those wires, it's like a bunch of wires, and they're all colors. It's like the wires, electrical wires. This is made by Bell Labs from Michigan. You know, Bell Labs, phone, telecommunications, guys. Yeah, telecommunications. This is so deep. I could get really deep in stuff about stuff and connections, but I can't. Yeah, we're hacked. We were hacked cyborgs. So I privatized one of my videos because it was a very deep video of mine. And some people that have been watching my channel, some of you guys that have seen me make my one cyborg video with my mask, with my cyborg mask, okay? And maybe I'll play it one time for you guys, just so you know where I was at that moment, because I was being hacked with the Morgellons. And it was so painful, and I was going through so much. And I realized it, because we're all being hacked. We're all being cyborged. Isn't that something? Yeah. Being hacked with graphene and frequencies, metals. And hold on a minute. Let me show you. What's this Divock? Let me show you. What does this mean? We're devices. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, Divock backwards is COVID, means possession. Oh my gosh. Yeah, isn't that something? Wow. Flip the script. Isn't that something? Flip the script. In Hebrew, the word for Divock, D-I-V-O-C, in Hebrew means possession of an evil spirit, but there's a second meaning that they don't want you to know. Divock is also an anagram for digital infrastructure. Which happens to be the chains of blocks. See how that works? Just saying, guys. All right. Did I finish this video? Wow. Just had to put that in there. All right. Then I'm going to go to the next one. Bang, bang.
Look, Jesus Christ is the only way out of this matrix hell. Okay? There is absolutely nothing to be afraid of. Trust in your creator's mercy. Trust in love, grace, and mercy, and live by. That's the blueprint. That's what defeated death in the first place. Jesus came here and defeated death by being the Prince of Peace and healing, forgiving. And he told us that's all we have to do. That's the fulfillment of the law. You can follow the 10 Commandments and never sin, and cast out demons and prophecy and bring people to the truth to have their salvation. And then Jesus might tell you to get from around me, you worker of iniquity. I never knew you. That only comes by dying in a state of hatred where you have not forgiven, or you choose the left-right parodying or whatever country you're in, that parodying in your country. And each side you lose because you hate the other side. It's on purpose. So anyway, that's about as far as I think I'm going to go with this. But I hope that y'all are able to see. Of course, it's showing off because it's blurry. If I was to get it to focus in, you wouldn't be able to see that. It's like a little red entity, but like it could be totally different. So I really shouldn't describe anything. But this is the one that was really freaking me out because these things over here were getting down. Like you can literally see them, their mouths moving. They look like snakes. Look. Isn't that crazy? Look. And they move some more too. Look at that.
Now, I don't know about all that. Okay, so I'm going to stop it there because that's everybody's opinions, and everybody's opinions are different. And when people start saying these are parasites and shit like that, I start going, no, they're not. No, they're not. I have books on it, and I have a really high-powered microscope, and I've done lots of research. I have 300 slides to say, no, those are not parasites. They're not moving. They are moving by frequency, magnetism, if they do move, because that's how it works. Okay, and frequencies. It's not that they're parasites. They're not little snakes, parasites. No, they're not. Okay, they're not live like that. They're metals, nanodyes, controlled by frequencies. Heavy metals, graphene. Where's your charger, Bang Bang? Perry Madsen wants to know, where's your charger, Bang Bang? Yeah, need to get Bang Bang a charger. I know. It happens to us all. Hey, why do you think about my computer now, showing you guys stuff? It worked out. They targeted me, and it worked out because then I get more heavy. See how that works? I love it. So, yeah. So, of course, these pharmacists are wizards. Yes, the wizards. Yeah, attack the wizards. The Wizards of Oz, like I said. Yeah. So, you don't have one that works in the car. That's cool. That's cool. No big deal. Well, I'm going to show this next one that you shared with us, Bang Bang. Okay, so one. Where is that? Hold on, guys. I got to find my video there. Okay, the chat. Because you dropped it in chat. Hey, guys, thanks for the 15 likes. This is a good liking video, huh? Thanks. I appreciate that. That's good. That's good. That raises the vibes. Okay, here we go. Next one. Bang, bang. Okay, there we go. So this is another one from Bobby's channel here. Bobby Dockets. Where's the volume? No volume? What happened? Oh, boy. I don't know where the volume went, guys. Are they just doing this because they don't like this? This is what happens. Bang, bang. Was there supposed to be volume on this video? Because this is what they did with me on my channel. They don't like me anybody talking about this, explaining what this is. The volume is turned up. There's nothing different. Look, volume's up. That is a Morgellon. That is straight up a Morgellon. Or these, what I'm talking about. That right there, that's just one. He might not be so infested like me with all kinds. It's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, this is horrifying. And these can be connected to your hair follicles and on your skin. It can be an open wound that you don't even know that this is attached to in your wound. That's what, yeah, people could have like some type of acne and you think you have acne, but no, you don't. You have Morgellons. Look at this. And these red and all these red things. And there's this claws. They have claws. They really do. It's like really wicked. I have so many videos and stuff. Look at that black. That is carcinogenic. That is a blue one. That one is a nasty one. That means that it's full of sick chemicals to make you sick. And that's when you start feeling sick, like you're dying, like I was. Because that's what they do. They poison your bloodstream. And they're so microscopic that you don't even know. Look at that. And then you got polymers and that biofilm. You see why his skin's glistening is because there's a biofilm buildup. And you've got to scrub good, guys, and get this shit biofilm off of you. And they're detoxing. And lots of, salt scrubs and whatever's. There's a lot of ways. And I do, like I said, activated charcoal, you can drink that. That's one good way to do regularly here and there. And I do the bentonite clay. I drink that with a little juice. But look at this. I'm just telling you, this is nothing. I've got other people's videos that could blow your mind away. This is nothing. But that's just one example of this is what a blue carcinogenic nanotube with full of nanodyes and heavy metals. Oh, you dropped your phone and it's cracked. That sucks. I got a little crack in mine recently too on the bottom, but so far it's not on the screen. It's just where the button is. Look at that. So yeah, let me see this video here. I have no idea if there was no sound or they took it out. You can read this, but I don't really want to read it because I'll get the trigger. There's lots of triggering things in there for the old AI. But here's that link is on Bang. I bang dropped the link and I highlighted them, guys. So yeah, any questions? I mean, I can share with some of mine, but I have already. I've shared my videos. They're on my page. I've shared them a lot. Mainly the one that is they took my sound out is you want to see some fucking nanowires. And you want to see how infected this Agent Orange baby is. I'll show you really quick. I'll just show you the video. Because there's no sound and you can just see the fucking wires. I call them wires, but they're nanotubes full of dyes, heavy metals, dyes, and they're insulated polymer, like glass tubes. Really, it's basically like our internet. It's a telecommunication system all the way. It's like we're conduit. We're conduits. And see, if you're copper-based blood like me, Rh negative, then you're even fucked more because you're more conductive. See? So you got to even be more protective from their fucking demonic forces. Hold on. Am I showing you guys even my screen here? No. I'm feeling a little microwave, so I don't know how much more I'm going to be on here because this is what happens when I start showing stuff like this. So I'm going to hurry up and try to find this video. It's way back here. I've done a lot of fucking videos trying to fucking bust them on their garbage and trying to slow leak the garbage. And I talk cryptically through my videos on stuff that I tried. That video right here, I got so heavily microwaved right here. The house of cards is going down. When you attack the queen, you better get ready to get paid. Well, for somebody that's a TI, it's not good. Those two videos right there got me fried. Highly microwaved. Like I am right now. That's why I'm like wiping my face. When I wipe my face like that, it's because they're microwaving me. And it's in this room. And I get this feeling. And sometimes I get there's no ring in my ears. It's like this and burning on my face. Look at this triple X I got March 8th, 2 years ago. 2020. Fuck them and their fucking triple X above my house. Fuck you. DOD. That's who's responsible for it all day long. And the general that fucking face puked me that I deleted. Sorry, I lost track of what I was doing. What the fuck I'm looking for. Okay, here, we're getting close. The fibers. Yeah, the faux fucking fibers. I'm looking for, there it is. Here it is. Thank you, finally. See this video? See when they fucking took out my sound in this video? Completely. Because I was explaining to you right here what I pulled up on my microscope and was showing you through the microscope in my slides there what's under my skin. You see that? So different from the Bobby's, huh? Yeah, because it is. That's my skin samples, and that's in the slide, and that is what's under there. And yeah, that's all I can say is, yeah, you see that shit? I have 300 slides, and I've researched it. I have books on it. I've seen how it works, and I've done things to literally. I literally experimented on myself, and I know things that react to these things and shrinks them down. And all those red ones, they take away your ability of sexuality. They're controlling your sexual like a damn fucking cyborg. And these dark carcinogenic ones are to kill you, full of poisons. And the light blue ones are to fucking mind control you. And then the clear ones are, I'm not quite sure on those yet. I mean, there's books on it, but I don't know. I don't know right now. I've been through a lot in the last 4 years. Yeah, so much it makes me want to puke because they're targeting me. They're targeting me. They just targeted me. It's making me sick. These fucking people. Supposed people. Demons. All right, guys. Well, on that note, I think I'm done because they just fucking attacked me and I don't feel good now. So, I'll be back later, guys. I hope that informed you guys of what the fuck's going on in our fucking world, transhumanism and all. Yeah, I'm reminded of it every day. Every day. When I look up and when I look in the mirror. So, yeah, I don't have to go skin deep with the microscope to know the fucking genocide. I have eyes to see all day long, and so do you. So, time to cut off the Hydra's head, guys. I'll be back later. And if you guys are around, maybe you want to chit chat. We'll see. Or not. Maybe I'll just do my late night bedtime rant, whatever. I love you guys. Much love and light.